What is up, everybody? Today I'm sharing with you guys my top 5 tips for running a faster 5K or like any other long distance event. I wouldn't say like a marathon, like maybe, but more of like the 5K, 10K kind of distance, even like a half marathon. And these are tips that I found over the years. I've now been running for like 5 years and I've kind of incorporated these things into my training, and I really think they've helped me improve my time. So let's get into the tips. Okay, so the first tip is adding in tempo runs into your training. So if you don't know what a tempo run is, it's basically a prolonged, harder effort run. You pick like a set distance or a time, or even you just go out and run, and you don't stop. You maintain a harder effort for a prolonged period of time. It's hard to know exactly like what pace and what it should feel like if you've never done it. So I would suggest just like going out, and if you have a watch and you know what pace you run for easy runs, then just go a little faster. It's really all just trial and error. I can't tell you like what pace to go, but yeah, it should just be a harder effort for a longer period of time. Tempo runs are really good because they tire you, but they're not super physically demanding on your body like interval training is. So it's really good to just throw them in there when you're building up your mileage and getting ready for cross season. Those are the best. Okay, my next tip to run a faster 5K is adding in strength training. So, little backstory. When I was a freshman in college, I hated lifting. I don't know what it was. Shout out to Jane. I'm pretty sure Jane was really annoyed at me because I would always complain about lifting, and she was always like so good, and she always was telling me like it's good for you, just like embrace it. And I was just stubborn and I didn't like it. And I don't know if it's the exercises we were doing, because our lift has changed a lot since then, and I'm really grateful for that. But fast forward to like sophomore year, junior year, I started to get into it more. Our list changed, and we really did stuff that wasn't super taxing and demanding, but I was sore still, and I don't know, they were just really good exercises, and I learned to really appreciate it, and now I understand why it's so good, and there's so many benefits to it. So basically, adding in strength training is really good at injury prevention. That's like the main thing that it's good for. Your muscles are going to get a lot stronger, and you're going to be able to handle more mileage, more intensity, just more everything, and you're going to feel stronger. Look at some of my videos, my past workouts. Those are the kind of things that you can do. Focus on certain areas of the body, especially like your glutes and your core and your hamstrings. Those are really important for running. So, and even just look up workouts online. Add it in. Don't knock it till you try it. You may hate it at first, but trust me, it's worth it. Okay, my third tip is cross-training. And what I mean by that is basically doing any other cardio exercise other than running, specifically stuff that isn't pounding. So running is hard, really hard mentally, obviously, but it's very physically demanding. Think about how much time you're pounding into the ground when you're running, let's say like 50 miles a week. So something that I find that's really helped me, especially coming back from injury or when I'm just starting to build up my mileage, is cross training. So my favorites are swimming, pool running, and biking. And those are like the main ones anyways, but I just find that they really help to build up my cardio when I'm not super fit without all the pounding. Especially in the summer when you're just starting to run again, add in cross training. You can always add in cross training. Like even when you're running 50 miles a week, you can swim and bike. It's not gonna hurt you. You don't really need to do it once you're running that much, but it's just a really good way to keep up your cardiovascular, stay fit, stay in shape without like killing your body. So try out cross training. Okay, my fourth tip is adding in shorter intervals or strides at the end of your workouts or even just some runs. So what I mean by that is strides are just like 15 to 20 second sprints basically. And shorter intervals, I would say anything 200 meters or less. It's actually really good to add in some quicker intervals or even just quicker strides to practice that end of the race. Basically, when you're running more, you tend to lose a bit of speed unless you keep it up by doing strides and shorter intervals. And that's something that I think has really helped me over the past, especially the past year. I've incorporated more strides, and I find when I get back into running, I haven't lost my speed quite as much. So adding in strides, sometimes we do like 200-meter reps at the end of a workout, and those are hard. But yeah, doing those, it just is good practice because at the end of the race, you always want to go faster. And if you don't practice it, you're not going to be able to do it. So add in shorter reps, strides, and yeah, you might see a change. Okay, my last tip is kind of like 2 tips in one, and probably the most important: listening to your body and focusing on quality over quantity. So starting with the listen to your body, that's kind of obvious. If you're tired, if you feel an injury, don't run. Like, I've done this so many times, and you just feel a little nagging injury, or you feel like you might have a cold or something, just take a few days off. Like, it's not the end of the world. And I feel like I'm a little bit of a hypocrite right now because I don't always do that. But every time I don't, I realize how important it is to rest. Like, one of the most important things of running a faster time is consistency. The longer you're running at a certain distance, and just the longer you're running without getting hurt, the faster you'll be. You have to kind of test it out and listen to your body and know when too much is too much. And then continuing with listening to your body, sometimes it's better to just do more quality instead of quantity. Instead of running 8 miles at 8-minute pace, run 5 or 6 miles at 7:30 pace or 7:40. Quality over quantity is something that I'm still working on, and I think that everyone should try to incorporate more. And I know running a lot of miles is really exciting, and I think it works for a lot of people. Like, some people can just run 70, 80 miles a week and just pop off and do it all. But honestly, I think that a lot of people who are just starting out college and high school, like, it's really hard to get that balance because you feel like, oh, some people are running that much, but I can't. And it's really hard. And it's definitely been something that I've struggled with is the past year, seeing other people just easily run like 60 miles or stuff like that, and me thinking I'm never gonna get back there, but I know I will. This is just like a rough patch. I don't know why I'm kind of going on a tangent right now, but so yeah, that's my last tip, is listening to your body. And yeah, it's kind of a weird one because you don't think it's gonna directly affect your 5K, but it's that little sneaky one. If you don't listen to your body, you just let things slide, that's gonna get you, and it's gonna set you back so much further, and then you have to redo this all again, and you probably have lost a bit of fitness, and then you have to gain it back, and it's just annoying. So if you just avoid it in the first place, you'll be better off. So yeah, listen to your body. Quality over quantity is the way to go. This is my fit. Cute on the top, PJs on the bottom. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. A bit of a different video than I usually do, but obviously still related to running because that's what I like. This video was actually requested by somebody who DM'd me on Instagram, and that was Julie Tonon, something like that. And she requested this video, and I honestly love that. I love when people give me video ideas and request me to do videos because it makes it so much easier. It is actually hard to come up with video ideas all the time and not do like repeat videos. So if you ever want me to do a video, or you guys want to see me do something, comment down below, DM me on Instagram, anything you want. I love that. I love doing videos that you guys want to see. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.